this morning we woke up in our hostel in Palma after only 3 hours of sleep. We just had too much fun. We were hanging out on the rooftop last night and it was a blast, and we had to get up because we had a flight to Valencia. So we packed up our bags and got dressed, went to the bus station, took a bus to the airport, and then we were there pretty early. So we had 2 hours, a little more than 2 hours at the airport, which was good. We got coffee and found our gate.
Yeah, it was really cool. They ended up shuttling us. They drove us over to board the plane. So we got to our hostel and we dropped our luggage off, got like the preliminary checking in all done, and then we went to lunch, which was at the
Mercat Central, basically, of Valencia.
Yep. And so it was huge market, like way bigger than the one in Madrid that we went to, of so many different vendors and so many different restaurants and drink places, and just packed full of people.
So we got some empanadas and paella, some horchata, which all seem like the right things you should be eating and trying in Spain. And then from there, after lunch, we went to the Cathedral and we got our tickets and went, and they do a really cool guided tour, which Brie really liked, where you have your own little speaker that you listen to each stop. You press the button of what stop you are at, and instead of we've missed some signage because it's been in Spanish. So this way we got an English tour guide right in our ear that we can go at our own pace.
It also was really cool, the audio took you through the building in a fun way where you weren't just aimlessly walking. There was a purpose, and they would play music and tell you to walk down certain ways and find certain things, and it was cool just to make sure you're really looking at everything.
And we wanted to do the tower climb as well. They have a bell tower that you can climb up to for views of the city, but they closed it for a minute, so we thought, okay, we'll come back. So we got horchata and fartones, which is, we looked it up. This horchata did originate in the southwest part of Valencia.
Tastes good.
Different from the horchata that we knew that was made with rice milk. It's actually made with tiger nuts. And it's a different flavor, but it was still good. And the fartones are like pastries, like fluffy donuts that you dip in the horchata. So that was really fun. And then we took a lap around the cathedral. After the lap around the cathedral, we were able to get up and do the tower climb, and that was really cool. 207 steps up, and we got to the top, and there were beautiful views.
Beautiful views, yeah. It was really cool.
Very cool. And after that, we went back to our hostel. We officially got checked in, got to our room, which is really nice. I think this is the nicest one yet. We have our own bathroom. It's a little bit more spacious, and we have the fun bunk beds, so no complaints there.
We've got our 2 beds, some drawers on the ladder, and then you can see down here a little place to put your phone.
So smart. So smart. Here's the bathroom. Big, spacious, and private, our own. But weird that the toilet's in the shower, no? Okay, Tyler, tell me about the balcony.
This is the balcony. This is the view of our alley. It is beautiful. Right in the heart of Valencia.
Right in the heart of Valencia.
Very European.
Love it. Excellent. And then we chilled for a little bit. And then I realized it's getting kind of late, and so I checked what time the Botanical Gardens closed, and they closed in 45 minutes from that time that I checked. So we trekked over here, 10-minute walk to the Botanical Gardens. We were able to get in, and right when we entered, there was a sign that said there are cats here. They said don't pick up or feed the cats. I thought it was just like fogged up, but no, it's misting.
Got it.
There was a really cool section of big cacti, which I was very impressed with, and some cool like greenhouses and such. So really cool spot here.
It's perfect.
Hot stuff. What you doing?
We were dragging a little bit this morning, but I think we're all feeling maybe a little bit more rejuvenated now that we had only 3 hours of sleep, but I think that we have a second wind.
Still pretty sleepy.
Pretty sleepy. We're in sleep all tonight. So we went to a pizza place for dinner last night, and it had the tiniest pizzas we ever did see. So we then got another round of food as well. We got like hummus and melty provolone with tomato. Is that how you would describe it?
That's how
It was called provolone on the menu. And we got drinks there, and then we went to another bar and got another round of drinks, and then just hung out in the hostel. And this morning, we slept in. We were really tired. We had only gotten 3 hours of sleep the previous night, so we slept in until 10:30. Plus, this hostel finally had comforters, which before we were like doing just sheets or nothing at all. So we just slept really well. Then we got up and we took the bus to the beach.
We get the GPS and it takes us to a bus stop, and I accidentally missed a turn, but that's very normal and totally fine because we had plenty of time till the bus left. And then we got to the bus stop and I accidentally put the little X in the group in Google Maps. There was no bus 32 option anymore, so then we had to go to bus 31, and then we were at the wrong bus stop there, and then we moved to the next bus stop, and it was like a 20-minute wait for the bus to come.
But we got on the bus, made it to the restaurant. We went to this restaurant right here, Pans and Company, and got sandwiches and fries and drinks, and it was really good. And now we're at the beach, and we're gonna have a super fun beach day. And it's nice and cloudy and not too hot. And
So perfect.
looking forward to it.
At the beach, we hung out for a while. We did some watercoloring from Ava. The boys digged a hole. I did a sandcastle, reading, napping, the works, and had a blast.
No, Gatos.
When we were finished, we got back on the bus, which was a much easier experience, but very crowded. And we headed to the hostel, get it ready for dinner. We picked Toastone today to go to dinner, and we got these like burrito pizza sandwich.
No wrap, but grilled. They called it a burrito on the menu.
It was
But
strange,
he's like,
but good.
you could get it as a sandwich or as burritos.
Yeah.
Really good.
We had a whole bunch of drinks and good food, and we stayed there until like 1 a.m.
Stop.
And then headed back to the hostel where we chatted for a little bit longer.
We got up this morning and it was our last full day in Spain, which is kind of sad. We had such a great trip, but we had a couple more things to do in Valencia. We headed out and we saw Plaza del Carmen. Now we're at a famous park around here called Jardin del Turia.
How adorable.
Now we're sitting at a bench. There's a musician behind us. And after this, we're gonna go to the Casa del Gatos. So it's like one little house, I think, that maybe a cat will be in. So So fingers crossed that we see a cat.
After seeing no cats, we went to a cute little cafe, got some coffee and pastries. And then we kind of stumbled across the Plaza Del Carmen Cultural Center, which was this beautiful open space with these bird murals. And there was also an art exhibit there, which was really cool. A cool thing to stumble upon. I think we all really enjoyed seeing the art in there. There was some really unique stuff.
Lot to think about there.
And on our way to Dempanadas, we stumbled across this super cute little postcard and poster store. So Bree and I both got some art. I think Tyler might have too. And then we went and we got empanadas. And they had a deal where you get 12 empanadas and drinks. And then we grabbed our bags from the hostel and made the trek over to the train station. And we took the train from Valencia to Madrid. There was one change, we did lots of euchre, and honestly it was a good time. The second train was a little bumpy, but otherwise smooth sailing all the way back to Madrid. Once we made it back to Madrid, we took the metro to our final hostel of the trip. And then we took the metro back to city center for 100 burgers for dinner.
100 burgers. Apparently, best burger in the world 2026.
Wow. So, made it back to Madrid. We're gonna try the burgers, see what we think.
So, the meat was a little bit rare. The flavor was really good. I would probably put it top 3 if it was the right amount of done. It might get number 1, but because of that, I'm gonna put it at number 3.
Right amount of done is subjective, but for us personally, it should have been cooked more.
Since I had a different burger than these two, mine was pretty good. I'd have to put it at 2. Top
2. What's your number 1? Also the same one in
Same
Canada?
burger in Canada.
Wow. Crazy.
I got the vegan burger. Some locations have a Beyond Burger and a quinoa burger. This one just had the quinoa burger, which I wasn't sure about. Sometimes it's not very good, but this one was really good. It was like a house-made burger, I think. And it had pico de gallo, guacamole, it had vegan mayo and vegan cheese on it. It was really, really good. Probably top 3. I've had lots of good vegan burgers, but it's still probably top 3.
Then we took the metro back to the hostel and played some more euchre.
We played a lot of euchre during our vacation, rotating partners, and because each partner I was with won best 2 out of 3, makes me the winningest euchre player of the week. Woo-hoo!
Alright, it is 8 a.m. on Saturday the 13th, and we're all packed up because we are heading back to Detroit today after a very wonderful and long trip.
Woo!
How you feeling, Brie?
I'm feeling like the idea of sitting in a plane for 6.5 hours seems really horrible.
And I think we're both feeling excited to be home. Ready to be home?
Yeah.
Like amazing trip. Don't wish it was shorter, but like I think it was a great amount of time, and it'll be nice to be home tonight.
My bed and not living out of a bag sounds delightful.
Definitely. Then it was departure day, so we took the shuttle to the airport, which was free with this hostel, which was great. And we flew from Madrid to Halifax. This was about a 6.5 hour flight, maybe 7 hours. Went through customs in Halifax, so we actually ended up being domestic arrivals in Detroit. And then we flew from Halifax to Detroit. This one was about 3 hours, and then we made it back to the States. This was such a great trip, but I think we were all happy to be home.